Okay, here we go. What did that monitor? That is the chat, isn't it? Yeah, what's this? Oh, okay. Rightio. Let's move that over there. That seems to be moving quite smoothly, which is very nice. It's very nice indeed. What are we going to do at the moment? We are going to copy and paste the link everywhere. Hello, people! Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. That would be great if you really could hear me. Streaming. Just posting this everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, everything. Hello, Dylan Red 100, Chunk Twin +1, Lil Wizard, and Lucas. Hello there. So I'm going to be unboxing some Doctor Who stuff in a minute. That's the stuff just lying down here. We'll get onto it very soon though. Ooh, live unboxing. There we go. Unboxing. I feel like unboxing isn't actually a word, and I'm just making it up because every time I put it in, Google's like, nope, not a word. Not a word. You're not allowed it. Not happening. Not happening, boy. Oh, there's a YouTube channel on this. I'm just posting it in Discord servers. I'm live streaming. Yes. So. Ooh. So yeah. Hello. Oh God, there's a lot of you already. Ooh. Hello. How many views there? There's enough. You don't know what to do for a 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Well, I'm in the same sort of stress because in less than a month it'll be my 5-year anniversary on YouTube, and that's it's a hard one to get through in terms of like, you know, how to. It's difficult. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Right, okay, we're gonna get the chat up on screen. Oh, that's not the chat. That is the live subcam. That's the chat. That's the speed I can see it. So there's a chat delay, as with all live streamers. So when it appears on screen is when I'll see it. And then you Doctor Who Series 11 news. If there was Doctor Who Series 11 news, I would be making something on it. And that's a promise. Unfortunately, there isn't any at the moment. Yeah. Hello everyone, make sure to say hello in the chat if you're currently sitting watching, and I'll say hello to you as well. Chucky Chique, I thought it said Chunky Chique. You're from the server, I recognise the name. Valiant TimeLord, I like the idea for a regeneration. If you remind me which one it was, because I had a lot of ideas in there, then yeah, but probably yes, I do like a lot of the different ideas. So to clarify to everyone at the moment, I've just got back from being away on holiday. So my head, where's my head? My head is up here. Hello. Okay, I'll talk like this for a bit, and then here we go. Yeah, so I've been on holiday for a little bit, for about a week, since last Friday. So yeah, but pretty much exactly a week, and I've only just got back about an hour ago, and there's posts and other stuff. So apologies if I haven't been responding very quickly to all the different responses and comments on different videos and such. I've really been trying, but it's been quite difficult because obviously it's hard to do stuff when you're away from home. It's a little bit difficult, but anyway, let's just get rolling and see what happens. So, got 1 and 2. Let's say that's 1 and that's 2, and tell me which one do you want to see first. You got 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Oh, I'm getting notifications from Discord. 2. So you want to get 1 or 2? 2. People are saying 2. This is more of a soft one actually, which is very interesting. What I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to just mute this Discord server because I feel like I'm getting notifications and I probably shouldn't be. Streamer mode. Yes, enable streamer mode. That's brilliant. Okay, right. So I can't open 3 because there isn't a 3. But I'll open 2. Let's have a look. So I'll tilt my camera down and we can see what I'm opening because that's a better way to do it. And I'm enjoying this new camera setup that I've got in terms of just tilting down the camera onto my desk. Because it actually works better than I thought it would be. Now, I don't know what most of these are, but I can have a guess to what this is because it's the only kind of soft-ish thing that I've bought. So this is what I think it is. It's something I'll be using next week for a video project that is very exciting coming up soon. No more Series 11 news at the moment. I've not heard anything. If anything does come up, you'll be notified instantaneously when I make a video. Because if I see news, I'll make it. Now I'm home as well. I'll definitely be able to make more Doctor Who news. But at the moment, there isn't much. It's the idea where the Doctor regenerates after Side Bill shoots him down in the forest. It's a great idea. I love the incorporation of using Lie in the Land as well. That was a good idea. So that is something I'll have to consider, definitely. But it all depends on how, because I'm not a very good sort of VFX person, but I do try my best. Oh no, this is not what I thought it was at all. I thought this was the other thing, because I didn't know this had actually been dispatched. But this is okay. So this isn't exactly what I thought it was. I thought this was going to be the bow tie. But actually, this actually seems to be the glasses. That's Matt Smith. They're a bit big, but they were very cheap. So I thought they looked very similar to Matt Smith's glasses. It's a little bit disappointing actually for an unboxing or a Doctor Who merch video, because it isn't really. It's just glasses. But yeah, I mean, it seems to be not bad because it was quite cheap, I believe. So, yes. The reason there's so much bubble wrap is because they came from China. But I've got the rest of my... I'm actually glad they came, because I was thinking for a moment they wouldn't actually show up. And that's a bit of a shame, because in the script that I've got, they kind of are in it. So I kind of do need these. They're bigger than I thought they'd be, but they're certainly unique. They're just glass lenses as well, so that's not bad. They're very Matt Smith-ish, which I quite like. It's pretty good. New Doctor Who books. I haven't got the new Doctor Who books yet. No. I'm gonna. I've spent a lot of money recently on Doctor Who stuff, and I need to kind of cut back on it before I lose all my money. I am going to be buying the Day of the Doctor book though. I don't know about the other ones. Possibly Rose, but I've heard some interesting things about it. Okay. I think I have a complete idea of what's inside here, because it was dispatched last week. So. Yep. Okay, so it is a classic episode. Yes, exactly what I thought it would be. Remembrance of the Daleks. Okay, lovely. Very nice. Ooh. I mean, they could have packed it a little bit better, I suppose. But that's alright. That's alright, as long as the disc is not scratched. Which it isn't, that's good. So that'll be not the next one, because I believe on the poll that I did on the community tab, you all voted for Genesis of the Daleks. So when that comes in the post, I'll watch that first, then review that. Then I'll work out what people want to see next. Because it's pointless making stuff that people don't want to see. The Doctor Who Infinity trailer just literally came out. What's that then? What's that when it's at home? Right, okay, what we can do is we can do... Ooh, that's not right, that's weird. Ugh, you can see all of you now. You can see what I see, which is the community... not the community tab, the live stream tab. Doctor Who Infinity. 2 weeks ago. So not literally just now, but it's... Oh no, it is literally just now. Okay, what is this? It looks like one of those Professor Layton games. So Missy, the Doctor there. Oh, 1 minute. It's all going very quickly. Missy, some blonde lass. Michelle Gomez. Ingrid Oliver. Daleks. Just Daleks. Trying to bring back the Paradigm Daleks. Peter Capaldi's name is not on this though. Well. But what is it? Is it a cartoon? Is it like Doctor Who cartoon or like animated thing? What is it? Doctor Who Legacy of the... Oh yes, I've played Doctor Who Legacy. Doctor Who Infinity. Right. Okay. But what is it though? Addictive puzzle gameplay of Doctor Who Legacy to immerse players in a comic book style puzzle adventures. Okay. Oh, both PC and major mobile platforms. You can expect a video on this then, if it's on PC. Okay, well that's cool. Oh yes, I know it's a game. I did know it was a game. I was just a bit confused. Like, what because it didn't really say on the trailer, so I had to kind of read the description. It looks okay. I mean, there's nothing really that strikes me out. I'm trying to sort of, it's a new era of the show, so I'm not trying to ditch the last era, because, I do love Capaldi and all that, but I feel like it better just be because if it was like an animated series, then I'd be thinking, oh, they're just trying to bring it back, aren't they? So it's basically Doctor Who Legacy but renamed. That's good, because I enjoyed Doctor Who Legacy. As long as they speed up the times that it takes to load in the game, then I'm happy. Okay, so I got the Amelia Pond glasses then, and Remembrance of the Daleks. Not a bad haul today, but what I will say is possibly a better one coming in a few days' time, because the next time we do an unboxing, there's 3 more things that are due to come, and that'll be the next unboxing when we unbox those, and I know what those are, but you don't, and I'm going to leave you hanging, leave you in a bit of suspense, surprise, whatever. For now, though, we're just going to take some questions, if you want to just ask whatever, and just see what happens. They'll definitely bring Jodie into the game. There's no way they can't, They probably can't at this point, but they probably eventually will, yeah. Remembrance of the Daleks is an okay story. I think Genesis of the Daleks is quite good, but it does have dragged out plot points. Fair enough. So, yeah. That wasn't very much. Slash Q&A again. There we go. There was no Peter Capaldi there. I did notice that Peter Capaldi's name didn't show up there, so... But to be fair, I think he's taking a bit of a break from Doctor Who, isn't he? He's sort of like... He's not doing any Big Finish or something at the minute. He's just sort of having a bit of a break. Probably about a few years' time, he'll come back and go, right, okay, Big Finish, games, everything, He'll bring back his... I've just realised I'm flipping over to a different tab. Who's the superior classic Doctor? I've only seen one, and that's William Hartnell. It'll probably end up being Tom Baker, though, because I can see him being very lovable from me. If you're wondering what those are, those were crisps. Did I enjoy Dalek Invasion of Earth? Yes, I did. It's a good episode, well, a good story with noticeable flaws. If you want to see my full opinion on it, go and watch the review that I did on the channel. Hello, Elliot Jedra's the biggest Tuvian. That's a long username, but I'll try and get it right. He said he returned for the 60th, so that's 5 years' time. So that's in 5 years he starts doing Big Finish stuff and all that. That's interesting. I'd personally be happy with that. Yeah. So we're just going to chill here, like we usually do. Unbox a couple of things, take about 10 minutes doing so, and then just sit here and just talk to the community, because I've been away for a week and I've missed stuff, and I've missed talking to you guys, because it's always fun to just sit down and have a bit of a natter with the community. Will there be a 14th Doctor in 2019? No, I don't think so. I don't see why Whittaker would leave after one series. It doesn't make much sense. It really doesn't make much sense. Yeah, it would be great if we can get 3,400 during the live stream, but I don't know. Hi, I'll back. Thank you. What's your favourite season of New Who? Oh god, that's a hard one. 4 was pretty good, and so was 5. I think that's probably what. Or 10. 10 was pretty hypey. Mate, the reason I liked 10 so much was because I thought it was going to be so bad. Because Series 9 wasn't very good. The trailer for Series 10 made me go, oh god, I really hope it's good, but it doesn't look good. Bill looked very meh, and then eventually came out. The pilot was excellent. I was like, oh my god, this is so good, right, okay. But the next episode's the one with emoji bots, so it's going to be crap. That was good. I was like, okay. Then Thin Ice, and I was like, oh my god, that's good as well. And then it just kept going. Knock Knock. What was the next one? Oxygen. And then the Monk trilogy wasn't the greatest, but it was still very entertaining. Extremis was excellent. Permanent at the End of the World could have been better, but it was still good. Lie of the Lamb was great. And then it took a bit of a dip. Empress of Mars, Meters of Light are my favourite episodes of all time, really. But taking that into consideration, the finale, as much as I didn't like The Doctor Falls the first time I watched it, upon rewatch, loved it. So World Enough and Time being one of my all-time favourite episodes now, as well as The Doctor Falls completing that sort of final thing, made it all great. Sorry, I need to find favourite classic season. I've only watched like one story from Classic Who, so it's pointless me even trying to guess a season. I am almost at 4K, thank you. Series 10 was my favourite series. Nice one. I like Series 3 because of Back and Forth. Yeah, I quite like Series 3. And you're going to lynch me for this, but I'm not a massive fan of Martha. I don't know why. Like, I want to like her, but I just don't really connect with her that well when I watch the show. So, like, unfortunately, because I want to like her, but I just don't. But I do like John Sim as the Master. I would, like... I'd do anything to have John Sim back, because he's great. I love him. Series 7 was amazing for Capaldi. It really was. 10 and 5 are my favourite. Yep, perfect. Do you like dinosaurs in a spaceship? I don't think it was very good, no. I think it could have been a lot better. Series 4 and 5, yeah, good one. Favourite Christmas story and favourite regeneration story. Favourite Christmas story. Voyage of the Dam's pretty good. At the same time, Christmas Invasion and Runaway Bride are good as well. And then upon that, in terms of actual good Doctor Who, Christmas Carol's a very underrated one. I think that's excellent. Wedding Husbands of Riversong, pretty good. It's hard to pick out a favourite Christmas one. Favourite regeneration story though, I would say probably Capaldi's or Eccleston's, to be honest, because 10th Doctor put me off because he was his arrogant sort of streak at the end, but I mean, I'm not going to judge him on that. And Smith's was good, but I feel like Time of the Doctor could have been stretched out to 2 parts and made a little bit, better refined. Went a bit too quick for me. You watch any more Classic Who? Of course I'm watching more Classic Who. I need to read some more questions. Took too long for Martha to become a full-time companion. I agree. By the time Martha actually became a companion, it was like... Okay, so she started off, it was like, a couple of trips, then got back, had a story on Earth, then another couple of trips, and then whatever. And then by the time it came at like the end of the series, she was like, okay, I'm going to be a full-fledged companion. Actually, no, bye. So I was like, just felt a bit meh to me. John Sim is very underused in Doctor Falls, but I still like him. It's good to have him there. Series 6 and 7. When I was watching Series 6, I was 10, and that was my all-time biggest hype for the show, around the whole Doctor dying with the astronaut thing. I loved that. So I have fond memories of that, although not all the episodes are great. They're all a bit lackluster. I do like the overall arc. I think it works quite well. And 7 is okay. Again, Angels of Manhattan made me like burst of tears. God, there's so many comments and stuff coming in. I love that, and I did like a lot of Clara's bit, but apart from that, it's not great either. But if you include Day of the Doctor and Time of the Doctor in Series 7, then it instantly makes it a lot better. Hope Series 11 will be good, yeah. 11's my favourite Doctor, but I didn't really like Time of the Doctor. Same here, really. New trailer for Doctor Who Infinity is just released. I know I've seen it. I've just watched it on the stream about 10 minutes ago. Do you think Martha and Donna should have had another series each? Yeah, I think they should. Do you praise Nardole? No. I'm not a fan of Nardole. Sorry to destroy you all, but I really am not a fan of Nardole. Then you go back to the classic serial format, 1 episode, 4 or 5 parts. Yeah, fair enough. 6 is good, 7 shouldn't have been split into 2. I agree with you there. Have I been to Comic-Con? Yes, I've been to 3 local Comic-Cons, but I've not been to the London one. I've not been to any of the big ones. I saw Colin Baker from a distance, but I didn't get a photo with him or autograph, which is a stupid decision on my part, but I think I was too young at that point to go, well, actually, I haven't seen him in much, and I wasn't so keen on him as a Doctor, so I was like, oh, no, not going to happen. He's canny. He's a good lad, but I think it was at the time I was being a stupid boy, because I would have loved to get a photo with him, but at the same time, I was in full Joker makeup, so it would have looked a bit stupid. Local Comic-Cons. Newcastle Film and Comic-Con is the one I usually go to. Thank you for just subscribing. Yeah. Hello, Tom. You alright, mate? Just to clarify, I have been away. I haven't been ignoring you. I've been away on holiday. Nardole came. Nardole was never important to me. I got to Birmingham. You're going to MCM London. I'm not this year. No, maybe next year though. We'll see. Because I'm going to a Red Dwarf convention this year. Dimension Jump, which is the 30th anniversary of Red Dwarf this year. It's the 20th Dimension Jump convention. I'll be going to that one. No, it's not very Doctor Who orientated, but it's still a sci-fi, and it's still a show that I really enjoy. So I'll be going to that. Have I watched Torchwood? No, but I've been trying to. I need to get my hands on some Torchwood, but at the moment I'm watching a bit of Classic Who. So yeah, it's great to know you've been watching Series 5. Tom, watching Series 6 now. Did you enjoy Series 5? I presume that's a yes, because you're watching 6. It's great, because if you don't know, Tom doesn't watch much film and TV, and he hasn't watched Doctor Who since he was very, very young. So now getting him to watch Doctor Who, somehow, without, he watched clips online and eventually got persuaded to do it. Doctor Who should be put on Netflix. I thought it was on Netflix, actually. I was a bit disappointed when it wasn't. I think that's been forgotten about. People need to focus on too. I think people need to remember the classics are still there, but people do need to go with what's happening now. I don't think New Who fans... I don't think fans of New Who are classed as, like, non-fans because they haven't watched Classic Who. Because I've been a fan of Doctor Who for, 10, 11, 12 years now, and I've only just watched my first proper classic story this year. That doesn't mean I wasn't a fan, It's not like, a fake fan. I'm not a fake fan because I haven't watched Classic Who, because at the same time, I was born in 2001. I wasn't born in the 80s, so it's different, But I am watching it, but I don't think people who haven't watched Classic Who should be ridiculed and like, no, you're not a real fan. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I got a 30-day Netflix trial to do some sort. Oh, brilliant! Just keep watching as much as you can for the Netflix thing to run out, and then if you finish Matt, then go into Capaldi. Try him. I know it's hard. It's gonna be hard to get through Series 8 and 9. Christ, have mercy on you. Series 10 is worth it though. But Series 10 isn't on Netflix, so you will have to find that somewhere else online. What I would suggest though is Tenant. On episode 6, I think. Episode 6. What's episode 6? So you've got first two-parter, then you've got Curse of the Black Spot, then Doctor's Wife, Rail Flash, Almost People. Almost People is... Oh, so you got A Good Man Goes to War next, have you? That's pretty good. You'll enjoy that one. Oh, Series 8 and 9 are good, but I think it took a decline. I think it's a hard watch if you're a very, if you're only just getting into the show. I think it's a hard watch because I think Capaldi's very different and his character sort of fluctuates. I enjoy both series, but I think they're harder to watch than I would say Series 5 or 6. 3-part. It's not a 3-part. There's no 3 parts in Series 6. Oh, kind of, but not really. I grew up in New Who with Series 1, but perhaps Classic Who fans. Fair enough. Probably Series 10 on Showbox Snap that lets you watch. Yeah, I mean, that's always a thing. You can always find versions of it on like different apps and stuff. I knew there'd be a FNAF reference in there. Thanks, Tom. They are pretty weird and complicated. That's why I've not really watched those episodes since. I watched them once since, I think. Mainly just for the novelty of having 2 Doctors. Night Terrors isn't bad. Night Terrors isn't bad, but it's a lot more memey than I thought. Oh, you're the opposite. Well, it's interesting. I do enjoy Capaldi, and I really do like him as the Doctor, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought a Capaldi wig, and I wouldn't be sitting here next to a Capaldi figure. I do love him as a Doctor. I think just for other different fans, depending on who they are. And I know Tom quite well. I feel like he'd probably fit better with Smith than he would with Capaldi, but it's always worth a try. That's what I was implying. Will I be getting the 13th Doctor toy? Of course I will. eBay. I used to order mine because you can bid for stuff, so not everything's a fixed price. So, you know, if someone's bidding something and there's only got 5 minutes left and no one's bid on it, and it's like £2 for a classic DVD, I'm like, okay, wait for the last minute, bid £2, then you get it for £2. You know, £2 for a full classic story. How many stories are here? Can I actually say how many stories are in it? That would be useful, honestly. How many episodes, I mean, not stories. Not a clue. Not a clue. Tomb of the Sidemen. I've heard it's a good one, that one. Are they going back to the 5-inch figures? Hope so. Where did you go on holiday? Lake District-ish. Favourite monster? Favourite monster? Oh god, that's a hard one. Quite like the Vashta Nerada, mainly because I haven't been back, and I want to see them back. Capaldi's a strange one for you. You've never watched an episode with him, other than the first one of the most recent series, and then the final one. Capaldi's a bit of a strange one, but I quite like him. Well, Matt Smith's your favourite because you've only watched Matt Smith. You just watched an entire series and a half of Matt Smith, so of course he's going to be a favourite. And he is a lot of people's favourites, actually. He's my favourite, so yeah. Do I think we'll get a 60th anniversary? No. Do I hope we get a 60th anniversary? Yes. CEX is a great shop for that sort of thing, but unfortunately, my local one has never had a classic Doctor Who DVD in, like, ever. I've never seen one, ever. Weather Fear in a charity shop. Me liking. Not bad at all, 50p. Just having some crisps. Oh, did you watch a lot of Eccleston Temp? But I think when you're younger it's different. Might be worth watching Tennant's last series, if I'm being honest with you. In terms of, like, series 4 is pretty good. Why don't I think? Because I know what the BBC are like, and they don't like, you know, I feel like the reason they didn't make a 60th anniversary is probably going to be the same reason they didn't make a 10th anniversary of Modern Who. Because it just doesn't make much sense to... It's just a bit of an odd thing. Like, I wish they had, but I don't think they will. I'd love that to be a 60th anniversary. Because I know there was a 30th anniversary one, wasn't there? It all depends on who's running it at the time. Hopefully it'll still be Chris Chibnall by then. It probably should be, shouldn't it? 5 years. But I don't know if he will. It depends what he's like. I've not seen him as a showrunner yet in terms of that sort of anniversary thing, so we'll see. I think Capaldi had a relatively good send-off. I think he could have had a little bit more to do, though. Wizard 101, never even heard of it. Why do a lot of people hate Series 3 of Doctor Who? Not a clue, but I'm not... I'm not a big fan myself, mainly because of Martha, but, you know, it's just I'm not keen on Martha, but nothing personal, just not a big fan. Once again, George. No, they're not called the Zootons, they're called the Autons, and you could literally Google that, so you avoid embarrassment. Silly boy. Hey, where did the Z come from? Or Z? $5 is strange, yeah. Do they do a 20th anniversary? Because did they do a 10th? They must have done a 10th anniversary, because that must have been the 3 Doctors, surely. Otherwise, that was just a... Oh. Doctor Who 10th anniversary, 1973. So it would have been a... Not now, really, is there? It seems to be the 3 Doctors. It would make sense. Okay, well, you're all saying that, so it probably is then. Oops. Yeah. We're at 20th. So it's 20th... The 5 Doctors, is it? Oh, 25th was... Oh no, 20th anniversary was... The 5 Doctors, right, okay. What about the 30th anniversary? It was off air, right, okay, fair enough. And 40th would have been off air as well, wouldn't it? '40th, again off air. 50th obviously is the Day of the Doctor. So yeah, I reckon there probably could be 60th if they've done one for every other one. What's my first Doctor Who episode? The first one I can remember was Dalek. The first one actually watching properly was Rose. 20th of the 5 Doctors, and it got remastered 5 years later. Okay. I don't know why the Autons when I was younger, not sure why. What was your first Doctor Who episode? Yeah, I've already answered that one. Cancelled by then. I don't think the show will be cancelled by then. 30th anniversary was a documentary. Yeah, I mean, there would have been something for every anniversary. I'm just saying that it was off the air, so there wouldn't have been an actual proper special. What sonnet will the 13th Doctor have? I've heard it's curved, a bit like Count Dooku's lightsaber. 40th is Scream of the Shalka. That would make... Oh yeah, of course, 2003. Thank you, Dr. Mike, for pointing that out. Yeah, I didn't even think. That's maybe stupid. Scream of Shalka is, of course, the animated special. 40th anniversary of Doctor Who. So when is the thing you're going to be unboxed? I've already done it. I did it right at the beginning of the stream, about half an hour ago. So I've got that. Bad Lad, and I also got these, which I thought were actually going to be a bow tie, but it wasn't. It was actually the Matt Smith style of glasses. They're a bit big, but they do fit the bill. They're the glasses he wears in Series 7. For Tom, who's not quite there yet. When you reach... No, I've already reached... No, I haven't already reached it. I've already done it. I don't know why, but I like the Shalka Doctor. Yeah, he's pretty good. Richard E. Grant is an excellent actor, so he would. But he also played the Great Intelligence, so he won't be playing the Doctor anymore. There was the 30th anniversary. Sorry, I know. No, that was the 20th anniversary last time, Lord. The 5 Doctors. There should be a 50th anniversary. There should be a 50th series anniversary. So shows every year. Okay. That's... Oh, God. That's special with all the Doctors. Yeah, no. Richard E. Grant would make a good Doctor. In fact, he did. Can you pronounce Raxacarcophallapatorius? Yes, I can, as you just heard. I can actually spell it as well without looking at Google, so that's good. We're not considered Spy Doctor. Yeah, boy. Oh, I saw the Remembrance DVD and I didn't see the glasses. Yeah, sorry. I know we do these unboxings right at the start, so sorry if you missed them, but there were a lot of people in the thing then, so I had to just get on with it. Do you ever know what you get in the mail? You always seem surprised. I do know what I've ordered, yeah, but I don't actually, like, know exactly what is in the boxes until I unbox them. That's why it's always a little bit fun. Sorry, what's happening here? Can't remember if I think. More than 30 years in the TARDIS. Yeah, okay. More than 30 years in the TARDIS. That's an idea. I'll have a look at that. I've not actually heard of that. Rip stream. Has the stream died? What's happened to the stream? Oh no. Oh no. Died? What's happened to the stream? Oh no, it's alright. It's alright on my end. Hello, people. Are you still here? Stream's fixed. Oh, good. Have you seen the new Johnny English trailer? Yes, I have. Looks good. Albeit a bit dated now. I feel like Johnny English is way before my generation. I have seen a little bit of Blackadder. Yes. Oh, Doctor's Worst to Best updated version. I'll do an updated version when I've watched more Classic Who. Yeah, boy. Okay. Ace Talk Time should be the new name. Yeah, it usually is. the ace talk time. It usually is. It's just sitting here and you asking questions while I answer them. Because people usually like... Because what I feel is... I mean, it's something a bit weird about me that I just enjoy. Oh no, it's gone. What's happened? Stop. Work. The live stream is back on again. I'm not bored. I'm genuinely... I'm just... This is just the way I look and... I'm not actually. I just always look bored, but I'm actually not. I'm actually entertained. I love doing this sort of thing. What I love about this is that I genuinely get to talk to people in the community. I get to speak to people and talk to them, and people who are subscribed to the channel. And it obviously it grows the sub count as well. Right, we'll see if this works. If not, then it'll die. You've seen it, couldn't it? Either way, oh Christ! At the moment I'm here. Hello, it works. I'm going to answer a few questions before we go. Sonic Screwdriver and TARDIS interior. No, I think we'll get a trailer at San Diego Comic-Con, which will include a Sonic Screwdriver, and I hope we leave the interior of the TARDIS reveal until the actual first episode. That would probably be better, to be honest. There we go. That's pretty much it. Did you see the Pilot magazine confirmed Series 11? Pilot magazine? No, I didn't actually see the Pilot magazine. Don't even know what that is, but sure. I could probably just tell my brother to stop streaming. Stop streaming, stop as in stop video streaming, stop watching videos. Oh. Christ on a bite. This is not working very well, is it? Oh. Okay, it might be the weather, but the weather's it's not bad, is it? It's quite bright. Favorite YouTube? Thank you so much, Chunk Twin +1. I appreciate it. That means a hell of a lot. I love nice comments. So it's good to hear that. Thank you very much. Was the last question answered? The stream buffered and I may have suffered. The last question? What was the last question? Oh yeah, your question was, I think what they'll do is they'll wait off until San Diego Comic-Con, they'll release a trailer, and whatever there is in the first trailer, I think they'll probably end up showing the screwdriver in the trailer before it gets seen on set, if you know what I mean. And then, what I think could happen is, they might show the TARDIS interior when it gets to the first episode. Yeah. Do I have a girlfriend? No, I don't. I believe the only other Doctor Who series of them reveals might be happening. Trailer, promotional image. Yeah, I think that's probably the only thing that's going to be happening now. Right. Buy Sonic Screwdrivers from eBay, Amazon, and any good toy shops, really. But you need to get them when they get released. Because the main batch of them got released around the 50th anniversary now. So now you're going back. I don't. It's gonna be really hard to find them on like in public in shops, unless you're looking at like a charity shop or some sort of toy shop. Doctor Who magazine does normally reveal stuff, yeah, but I doubt they'll be allowed to do that at the moment. I think we'll probably wait it off until we get something like more. I doubt they'll be able to reveal the Sonic Screwdriver because that'll be a bit much. I think maybe just a tad, a bit much. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This stream is not going well. I feel like the video input is low. there's buffering and stuff, and I'm sorry about that, but there's literally absolutely nothing I can do. Poor Dr. Figure is over here. There he is, John Hurt, just flying about in front of the camera. There he is, and he's gone back to his home planet. Do I like Hell's Kitchen or Kitchen Nightmares? Yeah, I love both of them, they're great. I love it. I can't do a Gordon Ramsay impression because it involves swearing, and I'd love to, but I can't. Such a sham. It's hard to buy these things. Yeah, it is such a sham. You can get them online though. I mean, if you haven't got a bank account, like maybe your parents will have one. Just like someone will. They're not that much money, you know. You're not exactly breaking the bank to get a sonic screwdriver. They're usually £10 to £15. You know, they're a relatively good amount for what you actually get. I got the War Doctor one here. I got this. I made sure I got this when it came out because I knew it wouldn't get re-released anytime soon after it came out. So I got that one straight away. The Tenant one is probably the cheapest because there's so many of them. There's loads of these. Absolutely loads of them. You've got the Third Doctors. Oh, it's gone off again. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, right, what's going to happen now is we're going to end off the stream because it's becoming unbelievably hard to do anything. I also need to make some videos and edit them and stuff, and then I'll do some other stuff and reviews and all that sort of thing. Make sure you suggest some stuff in the chat for videos you want to see because I need to do some stuff and don't have many ideas at the moment. That's pretty much that. Yeah, in the meantime, if you haven't already checked it out, go and look at the there it is. Go and look at the Patreon page because the Patreon page is great. From at least $1 a month, or which is about 70p a month, you get to not only support the channel in massive ways, where I can get more classic Doctor Who DVDs to review them for your pleasure, and other stuff to help improve the quality of the videos. But you also get videos a day early. You get a special thing. You get your name in every description of my video. You get your name in a few of my actual videos. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good indeed. So make sure you go and check that out if you haven't already. It's you know it's relatively entertaining and you get some quite good rewards from it. So go check out that link there. It's also in the description as well. So go check that out. If you're not on our Discord server and you want to enjoy some cool Doctor Who and nerdy conversations, then pop onto that as well. The link is also in the description below. Yes, that's it there. There we go. So enjoy both of those. The Discord server, Patreon are the two biggins. If you want to contact me in any sort of way, you can use my Facebook or you can contact me on the business email, which is also in the description as well. Just check out the description because there's lots of lovely links in there with lots of different interesting things. We've got more links than a Legend of Zelda cosplay competition. Lol. Yeah, so just go and have a gander at that, and I'll see you all in a bit. If you want to contact me though, probably the Discord server is the best one for that. So go and check the Discord server because the Discord server is great, and you should all go and join it because there's people in there who love Doctor Who as probably as much as you and me, and the next man, if the next man is a Doctor Who fan. You'll enjoy yourself in there. For some reason, the live stream health is all right at the moment, so we'll just do it until it cuts off again. If it cuts off again, then I'm going to say goodbye. But that's pretty much that. Oh, in the meantime though, hello to everyone who's still here. If you have any more questions, we're going to do about 15 more minutes, then we'll probably cut it off. Hey! Thank you to the person that just subscribed. You're probably watching the live stream now, so I'm going to say thank you very much. If you're not watching the live stream, start watching the live stream. I don't know. Thank you for the person who just subscribed. I mean, it'd be a nice laugh to see if we can get 4 more subs before the end of the stream. Hello, Dynamix. Ugh. Let's see if we can get 4 more subscribers by the end of the stream, because that would be pretty good. It's still alive. Yeah, for some reason the live stream health just went like that. Bang. Normal. Fine. Perfect. As I was like finishing off the live stream, which is a bit of a weird thing, but yeah, I'm not going to complain. Yeah. I've not really got much to do at the moment. I'm not sad! Please stop saying I'm sad. I'm really not sad. My resting face looks like I'm having a Nam flashback. That is not my fault. I just... It's my natural face. It's just so sad. I'm not sad. If anything, I'm happy. There's so many wonderful people in this lovely community. Hello, Professor Prof Evil Pictures. Hello, hello, hello there. I was just wake up. Thank you for that. Nice one. Go on then. If you subscribe to the channel, why not? Go check out this guy's blog. It's called A Space Oddity. I mean, I don't even have to say it. It is in the chat on screen. I'm not sad. I just. I'm not sad. Oh, it's going again. Oh. Disappointing. The stream is not dead, I promise. It is not dead, indeed. I will try and keep it up as long as possible, but I'm not sure. Probably want it to work. You could probably skip back a few seconds. That usually works with me. But then again, I don't tend to watch many bad live streamers like myself, so it's alright now. That's good. Okay. Have I got Amino? Don't know what that is, to be honest. So no, I haven't. If anyone else has got any more things. Hello to the people who joined the chat, by the way, Ollie and Professor Evil Pictures. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because we're almost at a new sub goal, which is just about, just there. We're 4 away from 3,400, and you know how my like sort of slight OCD-ness wants it to be a whole number, and that would be perfect if you could fix that. It's about me to make a blog, and I want to say thanks for all your hard work. You're a great YouTuber. Thank you so much, Ollie. Yeah, that's much appreciated. It's lovely to hear that people genuinely actually think that, because in all senses of how I think of things, it's not like I just feel like I'm making this for a laugh and people sometimes watch it. Whereas there's people who are actually out there who actually genuinely enjoy the content that I make, which is great to know. So thank you so much for that. Lovely comments are always the best comments, because it makes me smile. And it takes you seconds to write them, and it takes me weeks of just fully appreciating that comment, so it's always a lot of fun. Rip. The stream's alright. The stream's good. Stop saying rip. Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I look forward to Infinity War. Infinity War will be good. I'm hoping. Looks alright. I'm looking forward to it, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else. There's something else coming out that I'm looking forward to as well. Deadpool 2. I really enjoyed Ready Player One, by the way. Ready Player One I've just watched like the other day, and it is by far already one of my favourite films of all time. It's so good. It's so well made, and it's so pop culture filled, and it's just so me. Like it's one of those films that makes me go, oh, this is just, it's like someone made it for me. Capaldi's birthday in 8 days. How did I start watching Doctor Who? I started watching Doctor Who. My dad just introduced me to Doctor Who when I was about 5 years old. 5 years old, it would be 5. Yeah, he introduced me when I was about 5 years old to Doctor Who, as in New Doctor Who. And I watched series 1 and 2, and then watched series 3 as it aired in 2007. So that's pretty good. But I just fell in love with it. It's a great show. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I never knew any actually usually. Who is Alan Cumming? He. Lovely. Thank you for that. So who's Alan Cumming? Alan Cumming is an actor who has played a few different things. Spy Kids, he was in a few things. I've made a video on it, talking about it, so go check that one out. What mic is this? This mic is a Blue Yeti, actually. Do you think Christopher will bring life into Doctor Who again? No, keep bombarding questions. I love questions. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't know. Yep, okay. Only Fools and Horses or Blackadder or Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf. Big fan of Red Dwarf. I need the TV movie. TV movie's good. I got it on Blu-ray for Christmas. So that's Christmas just gone. That was good. I haven't rewatched it yet, but if I do, would you like to see a review on it? Possibly, I could do that. It's an interesting one. Gotta love the Eighth Doctor. Yeah. So, the chat is peaceful at the moment. There's not much happening, although I am getting almost blinded by the sun. I need to just double check something. Whoa, there's me. That's what I look like. Okay, that's not bad. It's too bright outside, so I get blinded or I'm in like pitch black darkness. Do it. Execute Order 66. It's nice to talk to other fans of Doctor Who, Marvel, etc. Have you seen Shazam filming pictures? Oh no, I haven't actually. That's interesting. If you want to talk to other people who are fans of Doctor Who and film and TV and stuff, check out the description because there's a Discord server there where you can talk to everyone in my Discord about all these lovely different things in film and TV. It's very fun. Ace Vampire confirmed. Sorry, what? Review on movie, yes please. Yeah, when I rewatch it, I'll probably make a thing on it. You worried about SJW and feminist messages being shoehorned in Doctor Who and being shoved down a few throats like some of us are worried about? I actually think, in terms of that, it'll probably get better. I'm hoping it'll get better anyway. Mainly because I think that people assume because Jodie Whittaker's been cast and she is a woman that it's SJW's taken over. It's not, actually. Jodie Whittaker, from what I've seen in just 2 different things, is an excellent actress, and I'm so looking forward to her taking on a role that I love so much. It's exciting, to have a. Because I didn't know any of the Doctors when they started. Jodie Whittaker's the only one where I actually went, oh my god, yeah, Jodie Whittaker, of course, that's great. The idea of SJWs and that sort of thing, and political messages in Doctor Who, were more prominent during Stephen Moffat's era, I believe. Anyway, I feel like it was constant, like with Bill, like, and I'm not in any way sort of homophobic, and I've not got a problem with Bill being gay. It's the fact that you had to be reminded of it. I know that's part of her character. It's great, but it's like every situation. It was like, historically correct. Oh, you got to be politically accurate and stuff like that, and it just felt a little bit unnecessary at times. But I suppose, yeah, in a sense of stuff, it would kind of work. But in terms of other things, I think for upcoming series, we're in for less of that sort of thing. Hopefully, anyway, with it being a different showrunner. I've never seen that with Broadchurch when Chris Chibnall did it. Chris Chibnall seems to be a very grounded sort of guy in terms of writing, so I'm very much looking forward to what he has to bring to the table. Hopefully, it isn't what you've just suggested there. Because if it goes overboard with all the political messages, it'll just put people off. Moffat didn't seem to believe that, but hopefully, Chibnall does. Have I seen Sherlock? I've seen 1 series of Sherlock and 2 episodes. I haven't seen the end of series 2 yet. Yes. So don't spoil it for me, please. Do you think 8 should have started New Who and then story? No, I think that it was... Why bring the 8th Doctor into it in modern series? Because people will be like, oh god, because it's hard to do that. I think it was easier keeping it open, and then the big surprise for the 50th to bring the 8th Doctor back to have for a generation was perfect. Although saying that, I would love to see Paul McGann back for a spin-off series. What do you think about the Star Wars sequels? I like them. I really like them. People overreact with The Last Jedi, and I feel the main reason people don't like The Last Jedi is because it didn't live up to what they expected it to be. But actually, in all themes of things, it was a good film. It was well made. It was very spectacularly lovely. Like, all the shots were beautiful and looked great. I think the only thing that let it down was the stuff with Rose and Finn. I wasn't keen on, but everything with Luke, everything with Rey, doesn't matter how much Mark Hamill disagreed with how he was able to take it. His character and such, it was a bit odd. But, at the same time, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's a strange one. It's a good film, in my opinion. I really, really enjoyed it, but I can see why people don't like it at the same time. Hello, Zach. How you hanging? How you hanging? How is it hanging? How you doing? One point a lot of people are reminding me is that, as well as Bill, constantly reminded of straight relationships. Rose and Mickey, right. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't mind relationships. It's more the political messages of, oh, how haven't times changed? The biggest example of that was the first Doctor treatment in Twice Upon a Time, which was quite frankly just wrong and just completely out of place. Depends what you think oversteps the boundaries and what doesn't. I don't think anything oversteps the boundaries as long as you don't do it too much. Same with anything. If you do something once and it's alright and it works and you know, you can have a cheeky, you know, wink at the camera, oh yeah, haven't times changed. But if you do it like 5 times in one episode, then it's like, stop now, please. That's really irritating. So it's just whatever it is, don't go over the ball. Don't go overboard with it. Series 2, episode 3 is amazing. What, Doctor Who? What's episode 3 again? Was that School Reunion? Oh no, Girl in the Fireplace. Oh Christ, yeah, that was excellent. Yeah, I would have chat with those on the Discord server. And in the Discord server, if you pop over to General, there's a sort of tab on the side, Welcome, Rules, General, Memes, Images and Art, Updates and Uploads, whatever. If you go to General, you can talk to people there. And you go to Memes if you want to talk about memes and stuff. Images and Art if you want to do that. If you want to post your YouTuber stuff, if you want to make YouTube videos, you can post it in the YouTuber tab. Discord's a great space for talking to other people. I think it's great, so just have a chat in there. The Last Jedi is well directed but badly written. I don't think it was badly written at all. I think, again, it's the thing about the story. The story was not what people expected. It wasn't what I expected it to be. The only thing I was genuinely really, really disappointed with was the stuff with Finn and Rose, and spoiler alert, but it's been like 4 months since the film came out, so you know, if you haven't already seen it, then go watch it. It's out on Blu-ray, you know, that's long enough. Snoke gets killed, and that really was like, you know, the way it said that, I know why they did it, because they don't want another Palpatine, because if you just leave it to, you know, episode 9, then it's just exactly the same as Palpatine, then you're ripping it off and whatever. I think he went in a new direction with it. People saying it shouldn't be canon, and people saying, it's horrible, you know, get rid of it. It's so stupid. People saying it's worse than Attack of the Clones just need to rewatch Attack of the Clones, because they will realise that Attack of the Clones is a lot worse. Yeah, I agree. All good, cheers. Oh, good. No Sherlock. Memes, you say? Yes, there are memes in the Discord server. Doctor Who memes, more specifically, but there are some pretty good memes. Very nice. Who would win in a fight, Malcolm Tucker or Gordon Ramsay? Malcolm Tucker. I feel he's more violent. Gordon Ramsay's more nice, but he puts on an act. Do you reckon if New Who were to end the same way as classic series did, do you think it would be revived again like New Who, or I think the Doctor would finally be laid to rest? No, I think it will be brought up again. There's no reason why not. I feel like at this point, in a more modern day, it's lived its time, but then I feel like it depends how they finish it. I don't think they'll finish it with the Doctor walking off in the distance with a companion. I think they'll finish it, hopefully. It would make sense if they did it, the Doctor regenerating into the Curator or the Valyard. Like, if the Doctor regenerated in the last episode into the Curator, then you know what happens. Because it's been established that the Curator is a future version of the Doctor. You know, Tom Baker probably won't be around to act much when that eventually happens, because I don't think Doctor Who's going off air anytime soon. But when it does, I feel like if he regenerates into the Curator, then we know what happens then. The Doctor retires, becomes a curator of a museum, and just chills out, and potentially has his own TARDIS. It depends on what you count as canon, really. You read Harry Potter? I've never read a Harry Potter book, but I have watched all the films. We do need an 8 spin-off series. Yeah, I completely agree. Hello, Supercraft. How's it hanging? Problem with The Lost Jedi is J.J. Abrams had a completely different idea to Ryan, and J.J. is doing episode 9, so his original visions will have been changed. Yes, but when Rian Johnson was making episode 8, it wasn't confirmed that J.J. was doing episode 9. Someone else was, I believe. So J.J. Abrams only came forward saying, I'm doing episode 9, sort of whilst Last Jedi was already being filmed and made and stuff. You can't just change it then because he's taking over episode 9. JJ can do exactly what Ryan did. He can go back on things. You can say, oh, Snoke was a reflection, or Luke isn't actually dead, or something. Like, you can do different things with that. You can change it, you know. As much as Rian Johnson changed JJ's ideas, JJ can change Ryan's ideas. Really, I think it works both ways. It's not really a problem. I think it's a very entertaining film, The Last Jedi, and I think, I'm going to still enjoy it. And I'm still going to buy it on Blu-ray, and I'm still going to really, really thoroughly enjoy it. But, whatever. Can I speak Arabic? No, I really can't. Do you think New Who will have more series than classics? Difficult, because the classics had a different format. It was every story had a few episodes, and then there were multiple stories in a season opposed to a series. You want to count it in episodes more than thingy, and I think possibly classic series will have had more episodes, but then the episodes in classic series are about 20 minutes long, so it's hard to really judge that. But possibly, I don't know. Sarah Jane Adventures just ended. There was no explanation, no conclusion to that, because Elizabeth Sladen passed away, unfortunately. So it was hard to sort of replicate and actually draw a proper conclusion for that series. So no, I don't think it should end that way at all. The problem with The Last Jedi is that it utterly filled with so many plot holes that if it was a road, it would be unsafe to drive on. I mean, there weren't... What plot holes? Have I missed something? Because I don't remember there being many plot holes. In terms of things that don't make sense, everything in the story itself makes sense. It leaves questions open, but so did Episode 7. That's the beauty of being able to establish a trilogy, is being able to put up stories and story arcs that could be completed at a later date. I know a lot of people would hate this, but I'd love to see a series of hour-long remakes of the first Doctor series will do. I'd love to see that, but I don't think it'll happen, ever. I really just don't think it'll happen. I don't think people will fund that. I don't think the BBC will fund that, because they'll think, oh, well, they're old and gone. A Big Finish might pick it up, though. That'd be interesting. I wonder how long the show will go on. For all good things must go to an end. Yeah, but hopefully not for a while. Will 13 have a sonic lipstick? No, she won't. She won't have a sonic lipstick, no. Because she's still the Doctor, It's because she's a woman. Honestly, it's just mental. Should the Daleks be redesigned for Series 11? Yes, but not too much. Like, remodelled. Have a different model and possibly go back to the white and grey and blue type colour, but not... Don't go to the... I'm getting a bit sick of the bronze, to be honest. I wanted something a bit different. Yeah. JJ left several questions in Force Awakens. The Last Jedi answered a mere couple and only added lots more. Give me a few questions that The Last Jedi left open, because I need to sort of work out what... Other than the kid at the end with the broom, I thought that was a bit unnecessary. That's the only thing I really don't like about it, is that kid at the end of the film with the broom who picks it up with the Force or something. It's just trying to imply hope, isn't it, really, I think? Yeah. I just don't remember there being many plot holes and many questions left open. Like, JJ left questions open, like, who is Rey's parents, what's happened to her in the past, whatever. People seem to disagree with me on Last Jedi, so it's pointless arguing about it. So we're going to move on from The Last Jedi, I think, because it's pointless me trying to argue, because there's about five or six different people who are just completely against me on this. At the end of the day, if you don't like The Last Jedi, I'm sorry that you don't like it. I really wish you could like it. I sat in that cinema, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray, I'm going to watch it again, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it then. And it's not going to be one of my favourite Star Wars films by far, but it's still a very entertaining film. And I'm going to continue to enjoy that. So, sorry if you disagree with that, but I find enjoyment in it. I'm not going to try and defend it, because it's a film with noticeable issues and problems. Don't worry, I know that. But all I'm saying is that I still like to find enjoyment in it. The Rani should come back for Series 11. No, not Series 11. I think the Rani and the Master should stay out for a long time now. Maybe until the 50th anniversary of Terror of the Autons, and then bring back the Master. 30th screwdriver with new easy fit shape, like vibration function when they don't need to chill out. Just inappropriate, just entirely inappropriate. It doesn't need to be there. It's just unnecessary. Do you think there should be new Doctor Who spin-off or continue with Torchwood on the small screen? They should do a spin-off with Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor with a companion in time and space, and then they should have 2-3 series of that, and then finish going into Night of the Doctor. Perfect. Perfect. Give that Doctor the justice that he actually needs, opposed to Big Finish. Give him some actual content to do. What happened to the New Republic? Surely it wasn't just 5 planets. How can Rey use the Force without training? Anakin and Luke needed years of training in order to lift the lightsaber, but yeah. I mean, I'm sure, in The Last Jedi, yeah, but in terms of, 1 minute, whoa, wait a minute. How can Rey use the Force without training? That was something JJ did, that wasn't Ryan. that was something in Force Awakens. I mean, it wasn't explained in Last Jedi, but, you know, it was always said which was very powerful. Right, but it wasn't like that was something JJ left open. That wasn't something that Ryan left open. The New Republic, it was implied that it was destroyed. I get you with Holdo and Poe and the plan. I think that works very well. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get completely what you mean there. And Luke didn't need years of training. Luke had about a couple of days as well. You need to just clarify this. Between the beginning of Empire Strikes Back and the end of Empire Strikes Back, how long was it in terms of how long were Han and Leia, whatever, doing stuff? So, yeah, it's the same amount there. I'm rambling. But yeah, favorite Doctor Who intro. Series 5 is pretty good. Although I have a soft spot for some of the, possibly the 4th Doctors. I have a soft spot for. Very classic. Just anything where the middle 8 sounds good. Dun da 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 da. Outcast, stop arguing about The Last Jedi. It's over. We've done it. We've done this. The point I was trying to make was that something. I agree with you. It shouldn't have. It shouldn't be explained in a book if it's a plot hole in the film. But it wasn't a plot hole in the film. It was a plot hole in The Force Awakens that JJ did that wasn't explained in The Last Jedi. It could be explained in Episode 9. You know, that's not The Last Jedi's fault that JJ did something very strange, such as have a surprise Jedi appearance going, oh, well, actually, I'm trained. You know, it was JJ who did that, not Ryan. So it wasn't in The Last Jedi, it was The Force Awakens that she was powerful. She remained powerful because if Rian Johnson took all her powers away in The Last Jedi, it would just seem even weirder. I'd love to see the Doctor have an alien companion again, but not one that looks exactly human like Adrica. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see a companion from the past. Something from Victorian London. Where it's like, you know, genuinely shocked and surprised by modern technology and stuff. It would be great. Susan! Yeah, Susan would be pretty good to come back, but I don't know if she should. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to bring Susan back, but maybe not with Carol Ann Ford. Or maybe have Carol Ann Ford regenerate into someone else. No, I don't think Series 11 will be an overall success. I hope it will be, and I'm sure I will genuinely really enjoy the whole series, but I still think the people who hate it will be still like picking out little bits and bats that they don't like, and it's just annoying, really. The people who hate Series 11, and the people who hate the idea of Jodie Whittaker being the Doctor because she's a woman, it just annoys me because it's so petty. You know, the Master became a female in Series 8. You didn't boycott the show then, did you? You know? It was established in 2011 that Time Lords could regenerate into different genders. You know? 2011. 7 years ago. 7 years! I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Flashback to one of Clara's much better version that we never actually got, yeah. Worst Doctor Who episode. Worst Doctor Who episode. In the Forest of the Night, Kill the Moon. In the Forest of the Night is terrible, actually. That'll probably stay out. Dr. Donna over Dr. Oswald, yeah, any day. Everyone got Love and Monsters is just, are we going this way? No, Love and Monsters is brilliant. It's a masterpiece. It's so, I'm being genuine here. It's not a good episode. but it's so funny. It's so funny to watch. Like, I can sit down and watch Love and Monsters, and it'll be such an easy watching episode. I can sit down, watch it, and absolutely cry my eyes out with laughter because it's just so ridiculous and over the top and stupid compared to the rest of Doctor Who. But you stick In the Forest of the Night on in front of me, I'll be waiting for it to finish. Love and Monsters is entertaining for the wrong reasons, which makes it a bad episode, but in my opinion, it's a lot more entertaining than In the Forest of the Night. Just saying. Reminds me of a YouTuber called Bowelstrek. He's good and often brings up good points, but he insists that Series 11 will definitely fail, and there is zero hope for it. I hate it. I don't understand why people hate the idea of Jodie Whittaker being, playing the Doctor, because she's a woman. It doesn't make sense. Again, it was established many years ago now that Time Lord gender could change. It was actually shown on screen in Series 8 and 9 and 10, really. I mean, obviously the General regenerated in Hellbent, and Missy's been a very successful version, interpretation of the Master for many years now, since Series 8. So why is it such a big issue for the Doctor to become a woman? Especially, it's not the fact that it's just a woman either. It's not the woman Doctor. It's the 13th Doctor, played by a brilliant actress. If it was just a woman for the hell of it, like if they hired like Miranda Hart, or like some just sort of random, not very skilled actress, I'd be more critical. Of course I would, because it would be more of a thing. But what I don't like very much is the fact that people just openly criticize it, like sort of, oh well, it's a woman, so it can't be, it can't work. Well, it can work, you just haven't tried it yet. Jodie Whittaker's a fantastically established actress, and definitely deserves a chance at least to shine. I don't understand. I don't like people who say they love Jodie and it's Jodie Whittaker is the best Doctor of all time, full stop, and people who say they hate her because she said 2 words on screen. She said 2 words. You can't love or hate someone who said 2 words on screen. It's impossible because you haven't had a chance to look at their developing character yet. After episode 1, then you can make a decision. Or the first series, then you can probably compare them to other Doctors properly. But, 2 words isn't enough to even make an initial reaction. It's just 2 words. And she fell out the TARDIS, And people who go about that women driver thing, can I just clarify that David Tennant, when he came out of Regeneration, smashed it through a council estate, the TARDIS. Matt Smith crashed it into someone's shed. Right? Peter Capaldi got it lunged in a dinosaur's throat, then proceeded to bring that dinosaur to Victorian London. Jodie Whittaker just fell out, They're all as bad as each other. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean she can't fly the TARDIS. I don't understand this. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. The Web Planet, the one with the Zabi, yeah. I don't want to finish those episodes. Sleep No More isn't very good, yeah. I don't like Jodie as an actress, but I'll give her a try. And that's exactly the right attitude that people have, Like, even if you don't like her as an actress, at least try it, At least wait till she's had an episode. And that I perfectly respect. Even if whether you like her or not, whatever, I think she's been great. She was excellent in Black Mirror and she was excellent in Broadchurch, and that's all I can really ask for. I've seen her in 2 TV shows that I really, really like, and she was great in both of them. So I'm very much looking forward to Doctor Who, When I saw some fan art of her as the Doctor, I was fixated on her being the Doctor. I wanted it to happen, because it would be such a big change and such a big refreshment for the show. What I didn't expect was the backlash of so many people going, yeah. Don't like it, I don't like it, because it's a woman. Stupid. People won't complain about the new outfit. Hardly makes a difference. Yeah, the new outfit's a bit weird, though. I do understand where people came from with it, because I struggled to find much, like, oh, this is a great outfit. But then more fan art came out about it and stuff like that. I think the photo where it was revealed was a bit bad, because fan art came out about it, other shots of her in public wearing it, and it looks great, and I think it really does look good. It's not a pride flag. It's it's like saying the 4th Doctor scarf is like a pride flag. It's not. It's just colours. Not as bad as number 6's, and that's perfectly right. Number 6's 6 was over the top, and even worse than that. Doesn't like Matt Smith that much. Possibly, but I quite like him. So, yeah. Find Jodie's voice annoying. Oh, disappointing. I'm from Yorkshire, so I'm not gonna side with you there, mainly because I don't. I'm quite happy with the Doctor finally being from Yorkshire. Christopher Eccleston's from Manchester, so Olivia Colman would be a good Doctor, yeah. What if the Doctor died, regenerated into their companion? Doctor died and regenerated into their companion. That's weird. That's a weird question. Who's your favourite Doctor? Please answer. Matt Smith, probably. Or David Tennant, or Peter Capaldi. The 3 childhood ones that I've grown up with. The others are just random orders. So yeah. What if the Doctor regenerated into a dig? I don't know if was that a spelling error or was that just something I don't know. It's not her accent, it's her voice. Okay, I mean, okay. Fair enough. I don't really know what you mean by that, but okay. Dog. I don't think the Doctor will ever regenerate into an animal. People are saying that as well. It's like people going on about, oh, well, if he can change into a woman, then why can't he change into a dog or a cat or a octopus? It's like, because women aren't a different species to men, you dense child. I mean, that's all I can really say to that. I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but like, I think the animal thing's a bit too far. But animal and women aren't the same thing, because that's just completely sexist. I know Chibnall has a 5-year plan. Does that mean Whittaker will be the Doctor for the next 5 years, or will there be 2 Doctors in his run? 5-year plan. Never heard about that, but that's good. Interesting. I want Whittaker to be there for 5 years. I'm sick of the Doctor leaving after a few years. You know, when Capaldi was announced, I was like, okay, fair enough. But at the same time, I was like, could you not just stay another series, you know? Every Doctor so far has done 3 series each. Now, Tennant did, Smith did, and Capaldi did. It's like a trend. Just want Whittaker to break that 3 series like trend, you know. Can't believe Capaldi only did 3 series. Is ridiculous, really, isn't it? I mean, if you think about it, it's such a short. I mean, obviously it would have took ages and all that sort of thing, and it's yeah. Depends on audience and critical reception. I mean, you bang on there actually. With that sort of thing, I completely agree that it could very much go either way. In that sort of scheme of things, as long as it works, I think if Jodie Whittaker's first series works, then I don't see why she can't stay for 5 years. Chip and Nancy had a 5-year plan. Don't know what that means. Maybe it involves series arcs, since the show has been renewed up to series 15 now, but I'm not sure. Has it? I didn't know that. It's been renewed for series 15. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, actually. There's an article where Rusty Davis has made 2 new regenerations. I did, but that was just him. That was just him talking about. It was in the novelisation of Rose, where he talked about the 13th Doctor running away from a giant frog, and then he described each Doctor. So it was like a dapper man in a bow tie, an old aging man wearing sunglasses, a woman in a grey coat and suspenders with blonde hair running away from a giant frog outside Buckingham Palace, and there was like a bald black woman and like a child in a wheelchair or something. A child in a sort of spacey wheelchair with some sort of robot. It's all up in the air, really. But, I mean, that's Russell T Davies making up, because he loves to do that sort of thing. He loves to throw different things at the wall, because Russell T Davies is great. He's a lot of fun, you know? It's not canon, to our extent of knowledge, but it's an interpretation of what could happen in the future, really, to be quite honest with you. Just from my bow tie. Let's see if we can. I'm being serious here. For the people who are still watching, we've got 3 more subscribers to go until we get to that lovely big old milestone. Let's see if we can hit that on the stream. See if you can. See if you can send out some Twitters and stuff. I'll show you what I unboxed. I unboxed these Matt Smith type glasses. Oh, thank you to the person who just subscribed. Appreciate it, man. What do you think the new TARDIS interior should look like? I'll talk about that in a moment. So I got these very Matt Smith style glasses for a project that I'm filming next week, which should be very exciting. Christ, thanks to the 2 people who just subscribed. And then we've got Remembrance of the Daleks as well. I also unboxed that one, which is pretty good. Hello, Pika Players HD. Okay, so let's have a look. What the colour? Harriet Jones surviving on a motorbike is canon. I heard about that. Yeah. What do you think the new TARDIS interior should look like? New TARDIS interior. What should that look like? I think it should be. I think it's going to be a very orangey look. I hope it's one floor. I don't like. I think personally I've had enough. Series 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's 4 series of having multiple stairs and layers in the control room. I just fancy having a very Tenant style thing. So it's a sort of one floor, big console room, very impressive to look at. Maybe 360. You could have a wall off if you wanted. As long as it looks nice. I think it's going to have a very orangey theme, because we've seen a few little teaser images and stuff like that. And we've also had like a few little shots of other things as well. Like, what was it like? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I can't remember. Oh, there was like a shot online, and also obviously the windows are orange lit as well. So I think it probably could be a very orangey type console room, yeah. Let's have a look. Irish Doctor? Yeah, why not? I don't mind. Hey, Pika Plays. Hello. Do you think Tom and David are overrated? I think Tom Baker. I haven't really watched any of his episodes yet, so I'm going to when I get the DVD in the post. But until then, I don't know. But I presume he's pretty good. And David Tennant, I really like, so I'm not going to call him overrated. I think he's a little bit overrated. It's like the best Doctor of all time, but other than that, he's a great Doctor, though. I really do. Look, oh my God! Thank you to the people who just subscribed. We've just hit 3,400 subscribers. We have like I don't even have like a party popper or anything. What can I do? I can. Oh no, I can't. Okay, what I can do is I can turn my lights on and pretend I'm celebrating. There we go. The lights are on. I've got a working sonic screwdriver. Ooh. 5 and 10 have been multi-floor. Adam Mitchell or Danny Pink? Danny Pink. Mainly because Adam Mitchell was like convicted of, the actor behind him was convicted of something. Oh, boo, hiss. Do you think Cybermen and Daleks are overused? A little bit, yeah. I don't want a pink sparkly TARDIS. I think something like Series 5 or 6 will probably happen. I think that's probably... Hey! Keep the Doctor British. Irish acceptable, that's it. Indian Doctor. In terms of the Doctor, right, as long as they're speaking English... I don't think accent is a main thing. Capaldi works really well with Scottish, so I'm happy with that, honestly. But yeah, that's really all I can sort of say at the moment. I'm happy with the way it's going at the moment, but it's a difficult one. It's a difficult question. That I don't mind what accent is as long as you can understand it. Really, that's the thing. As long as it fits in with the character and as long as it's not exaggerated and over the top. Why Doctor Whovians? Oh. Should the Daleks be redesigned? Yes, but not too much. Maybe go back to the colours of the classic Daleks, which look amazing and cool and lovely and beautiful. Yeah, they look great. Let's have a look. Technically, the Doctor is a Time Lord anyway. Yes. They should have the time rotor filled with water that bubbles when the TARDIS is in flight. It's a cool idea, but I think it's a kind of a very tame, childy one, I would say. That's not an insult, really. I think a watery type thing could be cool for like the floor, maybe. You could have like water that bubbles around in like a sort of circle on the floor, like when the TARDIS is in flight. I think that could work pretty well, to be quite honest with you. But other than that, I have a favourite classic story so far. I've only seen one, so my favourite and least favourite is Dalek Invasion of Earth, because it's the only one I've actually seen fully. After Series 11, do you think they should give the Daleks a rest? I think they should give the Daleks a rest now, to be honest. They're doing the Terry Nation thing, they have to have the Daleks in it. If you're going to bring the Daleks back, redesign them, that's all I'm saying. Ever watched Crispy Pro? I have, yes. I forgot Capaldi was Scottish, to be honest, except in Matt's Regeneration. So Jodie might sound different in Series 11 from Twice Upon a Time. Capaldi's always been Scottish. He's always talked Scottish through his entire era, so it's not changed. I think he just got used to it. So I don't think Jodie will lose the accent at all. Wingy Media, great YouTuber. What a ledge. We need a regeneration of you. Oh Christ, it's a bit dark, but okay. What's your favourite kids movie? Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Why not? We haven't actually had a Dalek story since 2015. Only cameos, so I expect a Dalek story this year. Yeah, but that was only like 2 series ago in perspective of things. So, and it was a two-parter, and it was with Davros and stuff. So I can see why you'd say that, but at the same time, maybe another series off the Daleks and then go back to the Daleks of Series 12 would be pretty cool. That would be a pretty cool comeback, I think. An Australian Doctor, don't mind, as long as it's English speaking. Then yeah, so I can actually watch the show. Miranda asked, David Tennant. Will there ever be too much David Tennant? And David answered, apparently not. Have you seen that video? It's funny, I haven't seen that video, no. Hence my confusion when reading it. Since Chibnall's taking the show back to its 60s roots, apparently, it would be cool to make a blend between the classic TARDIS and modern one. I like the War Doctor's one. Yeah, pretty cool. I do like the War Doctor's TARDIS, but again, at the same time, it could be a little bit better. I feel like bits and bats work, bits and bats don't. I feel like something very classic would look good, but maybe not the one-story roundels. Maybe something a bit bigger than that. What about Martian Doctor? It doesn't make sense. Should Charlie Brooker write an episode of Doctor Who? Absolutely. Love Black Mirror. I've seen the Peter Cushing films when I was very, very young, but I will certainly watch them again and review them at some point if people are interested in seeing it. How about a big Sontaran story? Completely agree. Sontarans and the Rootans need a story together that works in New Who, opposed to being classic Who things. Because in New Who, they've sort of been treated as a joke, and I hate that. Because the Sontarans can be pretty well used, actually. It's because the Scottish was strong for Capaldi at the beginning, but I'm not as good as accents. Capaldi kept the Scottish accent the whole way through. It was just he just sort of blended in really well. We need a dark Dalek story that makes them scary. Dark, violent scenes, a body count, peril, torture, and insanity. I'm not a sadist, I swear. I agree with you, though. I think the same thing happened with the Cybermen. They were getting boring and over the top and flashy and stupid, and they looked like Iron Man flying about with their arc reactors. And I feel like Well Enough Time did the Cybermen really good justice. Yes, historical stories should come back. Jodie confirms she'll keep her accent in the role. Isn't going anywhere. Plus, that one filming video confirms this. Of course it does, yeah, because she's very, very Yorkshire in that one. Keep the snow British more than the Doctor because we don't want it to be like how the movie was, saying from the trailer. Don't know what you're on about. Sorry. We need more historical stories. Yes, we do. We need some more classics like the Axons and Sea Devils. Yeah, I agree with you there. I would like to see some of those. But we also need some new villains as well, you know, like the Silence. They worked really well. Vashta Narada, want them back desperately. I've been desperate for a great Sontaran story for years. The Series 4 one was okay, but they need to be a threat again instead of a joke. I feel like the Doctors are able to take the mick out of the Sontarans when the Sontarans are being serious. That works. When the Sontarans are just played like Strax, where it's just a joke all the time, then it's pointless. Should do a TV version of Prisoner of the Daleks. I've not heard that one. Oh, dear me. Oh, I'm tired. There's a rumour that pure historicals will be making a comeback. So I hope that's true, as it's about time. I don't know what that is. That is just pure historical stories. That'll be interesting, certainly. From what I've heard from the main setting... Oh, someone unsubscribed. Rest in peace. I cry every time. Hey! Love. There's a rumour that... Yeah, please do. Daleks are Cybermen. Cybermen at the moment, but Daleks are pretty cool as well. Depends what kind of Cybermen. I love the Mondasian Cybermen. I heard there will be an episode where Jodie is believed to be a witch. I heard about that as well. But I've not talked much about that, mainly because the BBC want to keep it a bit under wraps. So, yeah. But I think that'll be an interesting idea, because obviously, like, you know, the Doctor. It'd be interesting. I want a horror back. Knock knock, smile. Closest we've got to be scared of here for a while. Shouldn't be yawning. That's rude. Very rude indeed. Naughty. Right. Smile. Closest thing. Doctor Who scary stories need to happen again, but yeah. That's all I'm going to really say for that. 2 people unsubscribed, really? Rest in peace. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut off the browser source, because I feel like when it's on screen, people are more encouraged to subscribe and unsubscribe, and it just flickers, and it doesn't only irritate me, but it actually just like distracts me as well when I'm watching it, so it's like, okay. So I feel like people are just unsubscribing and subscribing at the moment, so hopefully that stops now. But yeah, okay. I'll tell you when we get back to 3,400. I mean, either way, 3,390 whatever is pretty good anyway, and I'm happy with that thoroughly. Because by the time I make another video, it'll probably go up anyway, so that's absolutely fine. Love to the Suicide Man. Yeah, I'd love to see those ones. Their voices are amazing. I don't think they're terrifying. They're genuinely just so cool. They aren't showing Sarah Jane Adventures on iPlayer. Yes, they are. They should be. They should explain how Sarah Jane died, I believe, in the show, opposed to Elizabeth Sladen's death. Should have more At the Moon episode. I heard a rumour that the Witch Trial episode is planned as a Halloween special as such. That would be interesting, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's a very interesting idea. I'm glad people are actually thinking about that, because that's a really, really cool idea. A Halloween special is something we've not really had in Doctor Who. Really, I don't think anyway. I don't think so. Read my last long comment. Sorry, did I miss something? The BBC should make a Sarah Jane Adventures reunion called Bannerman Road, where the gang have to stop like a single Dalek without Sarah Jane. It's an idea, but I think you're probably going to have a better shot of just having someone like who was alongside Sarah Jane just have an adventure with the Doctor or something. I don't know, just something a little bit different where it just works, because I don't think it's very respectful if you just have the kids back and go, there, do this sort of thing. And they're older now as well, you know. Sarah Jane Adventures hasn't been on since 2011, so again, 7 years have passed. What are your opinions on the supposed Rosa Parks episode of Series 11? I'm happy with that. I don't think that's very pandering at all, like people are suggesting. I think the idea of, you know, it's Rosa Parks is the bus boycott idea. It's such an important part of history, not only for the world, but specifically that area of America as well. Such a racist area as well. To bring forward a story like that, and a Doctor Who's always been historically accurate and had different things. You know, it's had Shakespeare, it's had Dickens, and all that sort of thing. There's something historical like this, like a big movement along those lines. As long as you're completely respectful to the original source of Rosa Parks, her contribution to the situation of racism in that area, as well as the actual movement and the change it has made to modern society. I think as long as you're in keeping with that and very respectful of that, it can work. If they throw an alien in and go, oh, there's a Dalek on the bus, or something stupid like that, then it's disrespectful and wrong. You'll never believe what subcamp we managed to land on. Christ. We just need one more person, one more dedicated person to click the subscribe button. Oh, I'm gonna watch Siska reacts, because she's great. I love her channel. She's really good at it. I love people who react to Doctor Who anyway. Blind Wave are great, but she's ahead of Blind Wave at the moment, so it's just interesting. I think it'll be an interesting idea. So I wouldn't mind seeing her reaction to that episode. Bessie should come back. Bessie should really come back. I love the idea of the car. It's a great idea. I think Jodie probably should have a car. That would be great. I just love to see that. You know, we've not had that in Modern Who, but I can just imagine Jodie Whittaker just hopping in like a sort of a car with like Who 13 or something on the front. That would be so cool to see, but I don't know, because Moffat once said it wasn't explicitly said that this number of Doctors is the number of Doctors, but actually in Time of the Doctor, Clara did say to the Doctor that he's the 11th Doctor, so maybe he sees himself as the 11th Doctor, the 12th Doctor, and the 13th Doctor, so 13 would work on the front of the car for those people who are nitpicky. I know there have been 14 faces, 14 different faces, 15 different incarnations, and 13 Doctors, I'm aware, but whatever. Doctor Who should do more westerns. Yeah, it's an idea. It's an idea. Might do from the cars you showed us. Yeah, I don't think there will be a Who-mobile. I think it would have been seen on set by now. And it would have been leaked by the DWSR, so shame. Okay, right. I am tired. I'm probably going to round off this live stream soon. Let's say when we get to 3,400, because that number is unbelievable. That number there is very frustrating because it's just like you want to just flick it and knock it up to 3,400. Kind of want to just like flick it up. So if anyone hasn't already subscribed who's currently watching the live stream, feel free to press that subscribe button, and I'll get on with editing some actual videos. How very nice. How very quaint. 15 incarnations. 15 incarnations. 15 incarnations. Well, you got Doctors 1 to 8, right? Doctors 1 to 8. So that's 8. The War Doctor, 9th Doctor, 10th Doctor. He regenerated into himself, which apparently counted according to the canonical sort of thing from Time of the Doctor. 11th Doctor, 12th Doctor, 13th Doctor. 15. And what else? What else? Yeah, and the 14 faces, you got all of them, all 15 of them, minus the 10th Doctor regenerating himself, because obviously it's the same face, and then 13 different Doctors because the War Doctor is not technically a Doctor. Then I didn't call myself the Doctor during the war, but I was still there. It was still a regeneration. We're all different people all through our lives. That's okay. That's good. You've got to keep moving. So as long as you remember all the people that you used to be. Do I like the DWSR? I love the idea of the DWSR as long as it doesn't spoil the show. And Chris Chibnall seems to be under wraps, so any little pictures and stuff, it's great to see, to talk about and theorise, but if it goes too much, then I don't like it. A spin-off with Susan and 8th Doctor would be great. No, I agree with you there. It wasn't an amazing impression. I can do general impressions of the Doctor. I will do the 11th Doctor and 12th Doctor, but like, this is what I'll be doing next week because I have to practice this because I kind of have to do, because next week I'm filming my Day of the Doctor review opening, so it's going to be me in the woods dressed as Matt Smith, Tennant and Capaldi, trying to do all their voices. I can't do a Tennant voice, but I can go, I can say one word as Tennant, which is, well, and he just talks at sort of a deep voice, wibbly wobbly timey wimey, and then he goes, well, and he tilts his head and goes, well, and whereas Smith is just clappy and all about like this, and we're all different people all through our lives, and that's okay, that's good, you've got to keep moving, so as long as you remember all the people that you used to be. As long as you do the hands, you're good, you know, as long as it sounds relatively like Matt Smith and you do all the hands and stuff. I'll try and do Capaldi, but I haven't done Capaldi in a while. And the reason I'm going over here is because I can't do Capaldi without my Capaldi wig. I did every stream. I hope they reveal Jodie's screwdriver as part of the trailer and nothing else. Oh, a bit of hair in my eye there. That is not fun. It's not the most secure wig, is it? Because it's not covering my other hair. My normal hair. You know, I really don't like it. What does Capaldi say? What can Capaldi say? What can Capaldi say? Hell bent. He had a. Oh yeah, of course. Clara. It's just a deep Scottish. That's all it is, really. What does he do when he says something in Hell bent? Run like hell because you always need to. Laugh at everything because it's always funny. Never be cruel, never be cowardly, and always make amends. What Capaldi does at the end of his sentences, he will speak normally, And then he'll whisper at the end of his sentence. Because he'll usually talk a bit like this. And then at the end of the sentence, he will whisper for dramatic effect. Whereas Smith is the entire opposite of that. Smith will clap his hands about and say whatever he wants. And as long as you sound like you just need to sound like it's like a fake Cockney answer. Don't be lasagna. I'll do some Capaldi stuff in the future, but not all now, because I want to save it, you know. Hi, I'm the Doctor, how are you? I've just been doing an impression of you, Doctor. Specifically you, because you've got a Peter Capaldi profile picture. Laugh hard. We should do it like in a really messed up, weird way. Laugh kind. Run hard. Be fast. Doctor, I let you go. There's a lot of whispering Capaldi, so it's hard to really get the proper impression of him. Capaldi I can't do. Sorry, Eccleston I can't do. I can't do Capaldi either, but Smith is just very clappy hands. I think it was something to say with Smith that works. I haven't got my my Smith blazers in the cupboard, so I can't be bothered to get it out. But you will see it all in about a month's time when I do the review. Matt Smith's voice for Capaldi's final speech. What can we say? No, I can't do the Sixth Doctor. I can pretty much just do Tennant and sorry, I can just do Smith and Capaldi. That's pretty much it, though. What else? What else have we got? Peter Capaldi's final speech. Good point. Good point indeed about the Fez. I have got a Fez, there we go. There it is. I have got a Stetson somewhere, but I think I prefer this. My hair's not been gelled right to look like Smith's, but next week it will, I promise. Oh, there it is. Silly old universe. The more I save it, the more it needs saving. It's like a treadmill. The problem is it's written for Capaldi, so it's very Capaldi style, where he goes, oh, there it is. Silly old universe. The more I save it, the more it needs saving. It's like a treadmill. Yes, I know they'll get it all wrong without me. Well, I suppose one more lifetime won't kill anyone. Well, except me. Whereas Smith is very much, Smith's very focused on his hands all the time. Oh, yeah, we hit the goal. Woo. Smith's very focused on his hands all the time, where his hands are, what he's doing with his hands. And his speech is very much, if you actually watch the scene, he's still going with his hands all the time. Hello, my name is John, actually, and I'm a good person who does an impression of Matt Smith. My first favourite YouTuber. Thank you very much appreciated. Matt Smith very much claps his hands about even when he's about to regenerate, you know. You'd think he'd be a bit tired, but he's not. You know. We're all different people all through our lives. That's okay, that's good. You've got to keep moving. So as long as you remember all the people that you used to be. I won't forget one line of this. Not one day, I swear. I will always remember. And when I do that impression, I like to go a bit over the top and go, when the Doctor was me. Just flap the arms about a bit. Yeah. Tennant just, well. Sorry? Another one. Yeah. So next week I'm going to be recording with Cooper. We're going to be in the woods behind my house, and we're going to be doing some Day of the Doctor fun. I'm currently casting voice actors. Oh, sorry. Bye, Prof. Evil Pictures. We're currently casting voice actors. So if anyone's actually interested in actually doing an impression of one of the Doctors, for my project, which will be Day of the Doctor review. So you get to actually start as one of the existing doctors if you get, you know, if I think it works or it's good enough, maybe. I've heard he's a pretty good one, doesn't he? But if anyone's interested in doing an impression or even auditioning or sticking it on there, because I mean, honestly, the more I get, the better. And there it is in chat now. I'd absolutely love it. I'd appreciate it, because genuinely, as many auditions as you possibly can, and I'll pick the best ones. And you get to start in a video, and you get your name in the description. It's all a lot of fun, and you get to be a part of the channel and a part of this amazing project, which I'm trying to work on. At some point, I'm really looking forward to it. To actually going out and filming it, because I've got all the costumes ready and stuff. Like I'm doing Smith, Capaldi, Tennant, but I've got. I may or may not have the big boy for the 9th Doctor voice. I think I've got a 4th Doctor voice, but he's been a bit slow, and then there's other different things as well. I'd love a video of your Matt Smith impression in Capaldi's generation. Be a good try, but time limit. I just need it like as soon as possible. When I find a good one, I'll cast them, and then I'll go for it. I really need that, because next week I'll be filming it, and obviously I'll start editing after I filmed it. So as soon as possible is just great, you know. So the next few days, if I get some more auditions, it will be so much better in terms of doing that. So that'll be good. But yeah, please do go and check that link out, though. It's very much something I would love for you all to have a look at, and if you can possibly even, I have noticed the subs. I did mention it actually before, but must have missed it because I was busy doing a Matt Smith impression. Thank you so much for the sub goal. We did hit it about like 30 minutes ago, but then it went down. So but yeah, if you go check out that link, and you could be part of the Day of the Doctor review, which should be coming out very soon when we filmed it. But yeah, it's very exciting. I've got a few people already on board. I need a 1st Doctor, I need a 2nd Doctor, possibly, maybe or maybe not. I need Adam, hello. Do you think that any of the FNAF animatronics will be of an Doctor Who? Stop, Adam. Just stop. Just stop. Can you nip onto Discord? Can I? I can. Which Discord? Which Discord? My Discord or someone else's Discord? Rip. What's happening now? I'm confused. I did notice it went back. I did say something, but you guys must have missed it. Because I definitely did say something, because I wouldn't have just let it go. Mine. I'm there. I'm there. That's on my 2nd monitor. I'm there. I'm in the Discord server. Hello. Doctor Who episode where the Doctor falls out of the current universe and ends up in the Minecraft universe or something stupid. Lovely. Great idea. I'm just chilling in the Discord server now. If you want to say something in there, I'll be there. Dr. Disco. Mini Mib. Oh yes, I've just seen you just joined the server. Yeah. Yeah, guys, make sure if you haven't already to go onto the Discord server. There's a link in the description where you can click on the link and you can join the server and you can be part of this lovely long discussion where loads of people will be sitting and chilling and doing stuff. And there's lots of people in there. It's lots of fun. Talk about some stuff. You know what, Adam? Bugger it, yeah, I may as well. If I get 1 million subscribers, then I'll play TARDIS Gmod for the rest of my life. Sure, why not? There's 1 million subscribers, what else can I do? What do you think will happen to the Sonic Screwdrivers in Sonic Sunglasses in Series 11? Will Jodie keep them? Hope not. Hope they're broken. I really don't like them. I hope they're gone. Yeah, same. It is tried. Lol, that's me. What's you? It's alright, man. Don't worry about it, Adam. It's all good. Okay. What else is happening? I'm gonna go in a bit. I think 10 minutes. You know, I said I do this every single time. I say, oh, half an hour live stream. Oh, I'll do an hour, and then by the time I realise it's now almost 2 hours. So we'll do 2 hours, and then I'll definitely have to come off because I cannot do more than 2 hours. I've sat here for ages. How do you think Jodie will? How long do you think Jodie will last? Hopefully longer than 3 series. Would you like a jelly baby? Yes, please. Well, it's good she's getting a new screwdriver. Yeah, absolutely. Underrated character. Yeah, Jeff is definitely. Yeah. Wearable technology. Wearable technology. Wearable technology. Ace, when are you going to review? Be updating the Doctor Who map? Oh, the Minecraft one. Christ, that is a long time coming. Eventually, I will do it. I just think at the moment it's like at the bottom of the list. You know, I'm still writing my book. I'm still writing scripts. I'm still making videos. I'm still trying to do that Daily Doctor thing. At the minute, it's at the bottom of the priorities, but it's still being updated. There's still new updates on that map, which haven't been released yet, but it's because most of it's unfinished. But at the moment, it's a big enough map without much at the moment, so I'll keep it as it is, but I will be sure to update it in the future. I've glitched the subscribe thing. You haven't. It's all right. It works. Oops. Haha. Who's your favourite Doctor? It is Matt Smith, but you know, it could be David Tennant, it could be Capaldi. It just depends on what kind of day I'm having. When do you think we'll get a teaser for Series 11? I think we'll get a teaser before Comic-Con. I think we'll get an actual trailer from San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. Do you have a Minecraft server IP? No, I don't. Sonic Kane is the best, absolutely. I actually kind of need some YouTube advice. How do you get your videos out there and promote them? My friends and I use YouTube at Discord servers and subreddits, but more than that just seems too much. Discord is something I never had when I started out YouTube, so it's such a great idea, and it's such a great platform for you to be able to put stuff on there. You can use Discord and you can put things on, as long as your server owners are completely happy with that. You can put your videos in there, you can get more people to see them, and as long as you make your videos entertaining and a good length and well edited, there's no doubt about it, you'll get subscribers. It depends what kind of content you make. If someone's starting a Minecraft channel now, it's going to be very hard to get subscribers because it's currently not trending as it used to. Doctor Who at the moment kind of is. That's why I've started growing a little bit more recently, because the hype for Doctor Who Series 11 seems to be going through the roof for the people who are very supportive of it, so that's great. But in terms of YouTube advice, how to get other people to see it, just keep trying. There's no other way. You can't pay bots. You can't stick. You know, you can't force people to watch it. You just have to keep trying until you get enough of a following. You know, make the videos entertaining. I don't really know. There's not a secret sauce that I just spread on my food to get me more subs. I just I make videos that I enjoy, and I make sure that I'm enjoying it. And if I'm enjoying it, the viewers usually enjoy it. So that's good. Don't be worried about a TARDIS. It'll be all right. Let's kill Hitler or Wedding a River song. Let's kill Hitler's not very good, and neither is Wedding a River song. I'm not going to say either. When actually is San Diego Comic Con? June, July-ish. I built Cardiff Bay on Minecraft, including the Doctor Who experience in Roadblock. Oh, that's pretty. If you have a link to that, like a map online, please do send me that somewhere. I've got a Twitter, a Facebook link. Please send me that. I'll be interested to have a look at that. Do you think Bradley Walsh will be an alien who travels with the Doctor? No, I think it's a policeman from Sheffield. Series 11 ending, Ryan becomes a Dalek. 12, Nordal is a Cyberman. Nordal needs to just leave. One day I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Okay. Series 11 might be the most anticipated things in Series 5. I agree. How many Doctors are they up to? Well, it depends on how you look at it, because there's, 13. There's 14 different actors to have played the Doctor canonically. Technically 50. No, technically 15 if you include the Valiard. But there's, Jodie Whittaker's the 13th Doctor. What made you start a YouTube channel? I love editing, I love script writing, I love talking to a camera, I love communicating with people who are fans of the same thing as I am. That's what made me start a YouTube channel. Just mutual love for something. No, Adam, 13 Lives, it is a thing, but Matt Smith was the 13th, and he got given a new cycle of regeneration, so there's another 13, so Jodie Whittaker's technically the second of the second regeneration cycle. Peter could probably be the first. It's complicated, but I'm sure you actually said you'd watched this. Like, this is the episode where Matt Smith regenerated. It was explained. But, I mean, obviously it was a while ago now, 2013, so fair enough, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. So don't worry, it's not going to end anytime soon. You weren't worrying. 13 Doctors, 14 Incarnations. No. 13 Doctors, 14 Faces, 15 Incarnations. So basically, Graham's going to walk on the TARDIS. Yep. You know the person from who dressed up the castle heaven sent. You were 12, Adam. Don't kid yourself. 12, almost 13. Dressed up for a castle from heaven sent. Important. Cosplay as Hitler from. I don't think you should dress up as Hitler. I think you should. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Rowan Atkinson is not a canonical Doctor. Nardole said that would be odd. By the way, what I said about the Nardole before, he was entertaining, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not a massive fan of Nardole. Not a massive fan of Matt Lucas, to be honest, so that's probably why. Technically 16 if you count the Valiard and the Curator. So 17 Incarnations then, but I don't count them yet. They're sort of an extended sort of ones, you know, not the Doctor as such. Do you want a Doctor Who online server? I don't know. I believe O stands for online. I don't know. Say hello to the sofa of reasonable comfort. Yeah, I love that. What is you best TARDIS? Exterior, Hartnell's. Interior, Tennant's. How much longer do you think Doctor Who will last? Hopefully quite a bit longer. Cinematic parallels between Jodie Whittaker and Patrick Troughton. Both game changers, respect for the series of every shoulders. Yeah, I agree. It's great. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting indeed. Hopefully August, probably October, I think. I hope the villain runs away. Bradley Walsh going the chase is on. Yeah, I think that joke has been made so many times that it's now unfunny, but I agree it would be very, very amusing for there to be a chase reference in there. But I don't think there will be, unfortunately. There might be Doctor Who references in the chase, but I don't think the other way around. It'll just be weird. I want Rowan Atkinson to be a future canon Doctor. Don't think it'll happen. As soon as most buildings are furnished, I'll put it up for download. Okay, cool memes. Yeah, they're extended. Make sure you do send it to me when it is up for download. Do send it to me. A link somewhere, Twitter, Facebook, everything. All the links in the description. I need to see it. It's for Minecraft, it means the Doctor Who Online. I've heard about that, but I'm not on it, no. Because Fatal Death is actually quite good. Yeah, it is actually quite entertaining. When and where do you think Doctor Who Experience will reopen? Around Series 12 air date, and either Manchester or Cardiff-ish, or Wales in general. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard one to talk about that one. Yeah. Hello there, Marcus Madness. For you, the chase is over. Doctor regenerates. Very interesting. Yeah, funny. I would love the 13th Doctor arc follow throughout a era, becoming slowly the Valiard. Yeah, good idea, that one. I quite like it. Honestly, I unironically want to see Graham be possessed in a messed up version of the chase for the Doctor and their friends to take part in. Yeah. We're trying to get more people to join the server. I'll have a gander. But I don't really do it much, so like it's pointless me joining if I'm just never going to be on it, because I probably won't be. Don't like Jodie's outfit, but I hope that brings out her personality. Yeah, same. I was going like 7 years ago to the Doctor Who Experience. My trip got cancelled. Oh, that's a shame. I went in 2013, and it was pretty good actually. So they need to do one in Manchester, and that'll be pretty good. Yeah. We need to be on Saturdays, on Sundays, so each episode is at least a two-parter. Still 50 minutes. Don't think it's going to happen. I think it'll either stay at Saturdays, so I think it'll stay on the Saturday, I think, is the only thing I'll do. Do you think we'll get a 12th Doctor TARDIS playset? Nah, not now. Too late. I was hoping we'd get a first Doctor one, but we're not going to. What do you think of the companion with the personality disorder? Okay, I mean, it's an interesting idea, but they'll probably be explaining some sort of spacey, wacy thing that we don't really need. How many Doctors have you met? Oh, God, I've not met any. I've seen Colin Baker from a distance, but I was in so much Joker makeup from that Comic-Con that I was just not really willing to go and speak to him, really. But especially with the prices of the stuff as well. If I was going to get a photo with him, get a photo with him when I'm not in cosplay with heavy makeup. I would love to meet some, though. I would love to meet some. And I was almost about to meet Sylvester McCoy, but I had my GCSEs on, so I missed that Comic-Con. So It's unfortunate. I think there will be a 13th Doctor playset and not a 12th. Very true. I think that could happen. I was going between Series 5 and Series 6. I think, yeah, the trousers are a bit odd. I agree with you there. I want to go to the Doctor Who experience. Gutted when I found out it shut down. Rest in peace. When did you start to love Doctor Who? When I was 2006, maybe, when I was 5 years old. I asked some Doctor Who news insider, but I'm not allowed to say, but I think you predicted it. If you have anything that you don't want to share publicly, or if you want to tell me about it, I'd be down to listen. Again, the links to my Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, community tab, everything is all in the description. So if you have anything that I might not know that is interesting about Series 11, I'm very, very interested. So if you have anything, please do let me know, and I'd love to see it. Or see or hear it. When do you think the Master will come back? 50th anniversary of Terror of the Autons in like 2020 something. I think that'll be a good time. I want to go to Great Britain. It's great over here. Come down and enjoy yourself. I met Bradley Walsh in Sheffield, and I met Colin Baker at Super Mario Comic Con. But Peter and I met Tom Baker and David Tennant. Please read aloud. Oh my god, I'm jealous that you've met Tom Baker and David Tennant. They're the big uns. I'm very jealous of that. How much did it cost? Not much, but I didn't want to pay that much to have a photo when I looked crap. You know what I mean? I'd rather look good and have a photo with him, you know, like so I can keep the photo opposed to being in crappy Joker makeup. Yeah, it'll happen again. They go to a lot. The Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy go to a lot of conventions, so I'll see. Would you change about Doctor Who? Just make it less politically pandering. Just keep it as a sort of a good sci-fi show, you know. Don't divert too far from its original source. Do you like the new companions? I don't know. I've not seen them on screen yet. They look alright though. I went to the Doctor Who experience in London back after Series 5, and I had free tickets for kids who went on Doctor Who cosplay. I was a unit soldier. Very clever indeed. I didn't know they'd got free tickets though. That's pretty cool. I hope they bring back more Time Lords like the Rani and Romana in the future. In the future, but not next series. I think we'll have to have a bit of a break from that. What do you think of the new Master in the first Doctor Big Finish? I don't know, I haven't listened to it yet, but I presume, he looks good. Yeah. Colin Baker claims he spent nearly 10 hours waiting to be seen in A&E after falling sick with a mystery illness. Is this recent? Or is this, like, old news? I don't know. I hope they will make the experience. I really hope they will. I think they probably will. They've got that many props and stuff like that. They may as well, you know? If the news isn't revealed in the teaser that is expected late this month, I will tell you. Whoa, okay. Well, where are you getting this information? Well, there's a teaser at the end of this month. I've not heard anything about this so far. I mean, even if you're not going to give anything away, please go in the description. Find me on Facebook and contact me, because I'd love to have a proper conversation with you about this. Or Twitter, anything like that. Callum's Explosive Gaming. In general, even if you're not going to give anything away, please do contact me, because I haven't got your contact, but you've got mine there in the description. Go and contact me, please, because I'd absolutely love to have a proper private conversation with you at some point about this. Yep. Yeah, hopefully not. Guy just in my college met Colin Baker at Comic Con. Apparently just approached him there. I'd be so scared. I would be so scared as well to go and see them. I think he's lying. We should chuck him. People could be lying about what they know. My brother told me there might be a teaser trailer. However, he doesn't work with BBC's, but I do know some news. Okay, please do contact me, please. The links are in the description. Facebook, Twitter, everything, and I will message you after the stream's over, which is about now. I'm going to end this stream up very, very shortly. 2 days ago. Teaser this month? What? That'd be amazing if there was a teaser this month. And I can see there being a teaser this month, because obviously it's April, and obviously that'll go into May, and it's starting to come early summer, so maybe we will get a teaser. I think it's about time. If there is, I'm really looking forward to it, but I don't know. I've not heard anything about that so far, so don't get you hyped up too much. Anyway, in the meantime, though, please do contact me if you have any questions, or if you want to talk about spoilers, or whatever. Absolutely. I've had people contact me on Facebook. I've had people contact me on Facebook about the channel, about on Twitter, etc. Discord. It's great. So if you have any questions, or you want to talk about anything to me about the channel, or you want to know what's coming up or whatever, you want to suggest ideas, just have a chat with me. You know, I'm not one of those YouTubers that like seals off, you know. I don't see myself a very high acclaim. So I love to talk to you guys. So if you want to contact me, all the links are in the description for Discord server, because obviously I've got my Discord account on there, so you can talk to me privately as well on there. Patreon obviously there as well, the email, there's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, there's loads of different things, so please do contact me. And yes, I will see you all next live stream or next video, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching, thank you all so much for subscribing as well. You are all legends, and I love you all so much. Thank you, and goodbye. Bye bye. Fucking end this stream.